Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Terraria Lunatic Mod. So, in today's episode, well, we have a few things to achieve, but I think the number one thing that we need to do is Skeletron. Skeletron, for me, is a pretty hard boss, you all know this, but I think I'm pretty confident with the setup that you guys have recommended. So, without a doubt, the number one request for what we should do is use bee-nades. Everyone said bee-nades. Bee-nades have this unwieldy power, apparently. So, to get that started, I'm going to need to actually do some preparation. So, I wanted to do Skeletron now, but it's a little bit too late. So, I've got two things I want to do. First off, I want to dive down into hell, because I think it's important to go down into hell to decide how we're going to maneuver around the wall of flesh, because it's late now. Let's use our time effectively. What I'm looking for right now, though, and this is one of these things where I'm like, I wish I had a different mod. I'm looking for my combination station. I can't remember what it's called. A Tinkerer station, maybe? What are you called? And where did I leave you? Did I leave you underground? I might have left you underground. Do you remember when I made all of my accessories together? I placed it underground, didn't I? Oh, it's there. Okay, this is good. So, one of the big things that you all pointed out to me, thank you very much, my friends, is that I can use the panic necklace in combination with the honeycomb to make the sweetheart necklace. Releases bees and increases movement speed when damaged. So, I've actually never made that before. I thought that was very interesting. I also wanted to use this hive pack in combination with the rest of these accessories so that my bees are larger and I also have more because I'm releasing them as we go about it. So, I do think it's time to retire the space gun. I think it's time to really pick up the bee's knees from now on. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy myself some arrows and I think we're set. So today, I've had a pretty normal day. Usually, I've got the most interesting stuff to talk about when I've had a bad day, but today was actually pretty good. I always use Saturday as like my family day. I've said this many a time, but I don't live close to my family anymore. Neither does my like girlfriend, and we have like family in the same town. So I always use Saturday as like, we kind of spend it as a bit of a treat day. We go for breakfast in the morning. It's real nice. We have a drive. It's a long drive, but it's good. And then we had to go for a meal. This was really hard to do. So we had to go for a celebration meal because there was something to be celebrated. It was to do with her brother. Her brother actually got an apprenticeship. So we wanted to go for this like nice celebration meal. But we didn't really want to confess that like maybe even like 2 hours before we'd had this luxurious breakfast. So I just kind of had to like hovel down food because you can't go to a celebration meal and just not order because it looks rude. You can't be like, oh man, well done. I'm glad we're all going for this meal. Excuse me a minute while I have the water. No, I had to like kind of swallow down a bit of steak. It was all right though. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was cheap. It was really, really cheap. So I was pleased with that. But that was my day. I had a pretty normal day. But one thing did happen online, which I thought you guys might find pretty funny. So in the thumbnail of episode 4, it might be episode 4, it might have been episode 5, there was a piece of grass. Now, this piece of grass has been circulated around. It's now a very famous piece of grass. So, a little bit of context here. What I do is, I go into a separate world after the end of each episode. I take a quick screenshot, I edit it a little bit so that I've got my thumbnail, and obviously it looks very exciting. Well, there was a piece of grass in this world that spelled out the word dab. Dab, like the word, dab off them haters. It spelled dab, and it like undeniably spelled out dab. It wasn't something like I made, it just naturally spawned in the world. So I had it in my thumbnail, and I put a community post up on Chippy Gaming to let everybody know that the new episode was out. You know, as I do it every time, right? And somebody was like, it spells out dab. I don't know how this person noticed, but I thought, that can't be unseen. The world needs to know of this. So I posted it to the Terraria subreddit. Now, I don't have the best of luck when I post there. Sometimes I post there and nobody really cares. Sometimes I post there and I don't know. Like, I usually only ever go there if I'm talking about news or like really interesting stuff. But this was my first crack at posting what I thought was a pretty funny image. And it really blew up. I was really surprised. I had over 3,000 upvotes, which is quite a lot for the Terraria subreddit. Like, that puts it in the top category of all time. I was amazed by that. Who knew? Who knew that there was grass in Terraria that spelled out dab? I thought you all had to know that. That's kind of brilliant, right? So that's what was going on with me. And then you may have seen Fury. Fury created some fury, let me tell you that. So as you all know, I had the title yesterday about will this be the end? My ridiculous little pun, right? So Fury followed up with it, saying this will not be the end in his video title, and people didn't get it. I got it because I'm in that series. I think it was on his newer series, the one that I appeared in. People are like, why have you got Chippy Gaming's title? It's because we know each other. It was funny. I thought it was good. I like that not only did the Terraria community get, subject to one terrible B pun, it actually got two. And that's what I like. Right, we're diving down to hell. This is going to take a little while. I kind of knew this. I knew that it was going to be a bit of a mining episode. And I kind of thought, well, I could approach this from the perspective of, hey, let's, cut all this out. We'll make it super jazzy. No, we've got to do the raw stuff today, just to make sure that we get it done. So what I'm looking for when I'm down there is I'm looking for obsidian skin potions, because I do need to get myself a molten pickaxe. Now, I think it might be best if I get some molten armor as well, because if I'm not using the benefit of the meteorite armor, it might be more useful to get the molten armor because it's got that higher defense. It's a melee one though, right? I think it increases like running speed and melee speed. So if it does increase that, I will take it because it's fine, right? It's going to be fine. But I really like that we are all unanimous that it's the bees that need harvesting for this fight. I mean, looking at the damage, I actually really like it, and I do like bee nades, but I would like to do another... Whoa! What was that? Did you hear that? That sounded like the lunatic cultist dying. Why did that sound like that? Lunatic cultist, are you okay, fam? Is everything alright? Did you all hear that? That wasn't just me. I'm not bonkers, am I? Because that was strange. Ugh, okay. So, I think you can get them from just regular pots in hell. You actually have, like, better chances of getting better stuff from pots in hell. I don't know if you guys knew that. Like, I've seen a lot of people wait until they're in hard mode, because apparently these pots can give even better stuff in hard mode. Oh, I tell you what, though. No, it don't matter. I was gonna say, we could go do some mining, but then when I think about it, I'm like, oh no, I literally need an obsidian potion. So we are going to be exploring them and finding what else is around. So I booted up Cave Blazers last night. It's really good. Like, it is really, really good. And I have to preface this and say, hey, that's not sponsored, because it is published by the Yogscast. It's really good. I didn't know what it would be like, because as you all know, I like The Binding of Isaac, and I'm pretty sure I said this yesterday. I don't like all roguelike games. A roguelike game is where, you start it and you kind of go around a world that's been procedurally generated, like Enter the Gungeon or Dead Cells, which I still haven't played yet. You all know the drill, but I checked it out. I thought it was really, really good. I was so hooked on it that I stayed up until 2 a.m. I was in bed, I had it on my big screen, and I was like getting frustrated but loving it, and I was like, it's kind of hard to explain, but I was like, ugh, you know what I mean? Where you're just like, ugh, God, like, for God's sake, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, I should probably shut up, because my partner was asleep, and I just felt, I felt real bad. She puts up with enough, right? I have to talk about games constantly to her. She doesn't know much about games. She listens. She learns. She puts up with enough, right? She puts up with enough. She can't be dealing with that. Although, last night, I tell you what, we were playing Mario, the new Mario, on the Switch, and, because she enjoys that. She's a big fan of Mario. I mean, who doesn't like Mario, though, right? Do you not like Mario? That's it. Hide your secrets. But we were playing the new Mario last night, and there was this little segment where they give you this, this fat baby Yoshi, or Yoshi, and it's like a purple Yoshi, and it's like, it just looks weird. It looks like something's wrong with it, and it gives you it, and it's like, okay, enjoy it, like, do something with it. And I'm like, right, what do I do with it? Because I had no idea what it did. And the first thing that happened was I just picked it up and just instantly threw it into the lava. And I was like, well, now I can't use it, and I don't know what it's for. And you only get one of them in the game at the very start, and you need it to clear the levels. So essentially what you do is you're meant to hold it and then use it to, like, puff up like a big hot air balloon. And that's what gets you through the level. So I was like, great. And so I restarted because it has a weird save system. It's not a great save system. And I restarted and I was like, all right, this is my time to shine. Like, I'm going to do it this time. And then I just dropped it again. And I was like, right, I need to restart, do this other level. And I was like, this is the worst. Mario, what's going on? And they don't let you save. Like, I don't know why, but they think people are going to cheat through Mario. Sorry, my voice is going. They think you're going to cheat through, so they're like, you can save, but only the once. And it's like, well, I want to play Mario on and off. I don't want to just sit and play 5 levels, you know? Oh, it's real frustrating. But that being said, very difficult game. And I do like a little bit of difficulty every now and again. I think that speaks for itself. I mean, here I am, just checking out the hell biome and stuff like that. Right, so we've done this for a little while now. I don't want to keep you guys looking at the same thing for too long. I want to keep you at least a little bit interested. So I'll do some jump cuts because I'm just going to be exploring and making a clear pathway. And as I go, like picking up torches, like heart reach them. What is that noise? Oh, it's the washing machine, isn't it? It's because it's based on the cube. Ah, okay, right, it makes sense now. Anyway, I'll go do this and we'll meet up in a sec. But we're going to do Skeletron next, so get ready for that. Okay, so progress report. I didn't manage to get an obsidian skin potion, but what I did manage to get is a... what am I thinking of? I managed to get... That's it, Fire Blossom. I got Fire Blossom, so I got that. So I'm pretty confident in that. I'm going to go with a archery potion as well, and I'm going to save my beanades for later. Now, I got a grav, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a grav potion to Skeletron, which is actually this way. I'm going to take a grav potion to Skeletron, and hopefully, like, I'll find some mysterious stuff on the way. But it's my goal to do it with just the... Actually, you know what? Sorry, this is bad, right? But I'm going to go back real quick, and I'm just going to quickly buy some arrows, just in case. So I will buy a full stack. Thank you very much. I'm not going without. Yeah, so what I want to do is... I don't know, like, truthfully, the full intention of my plan. But here's what I've kind of outlined. So, we'll go and do Skeletron now. I will grab myself, hopefully, from the dungeon, a cobalt shield and a shadow key, so I can use the stuff in hell. I will take that because that combines with something else. I'll also take those. They'll be good for later. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take... Actually, you know what? While we're here... I know I'm kind of... I'm wasting this potion a little bit. That's alright. As long as I got one thing, I don't actually mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a torch in there so that becomes a house. So then after I've got that from the dungeon, we can go down to hell. Now, I have water walking potions, so here's what we should do. We should make some obsidian skin, go down to hell, go grab some hellstone, maybe before the fight, maybe after. But I think we are golden to do the Wall of Flesh fight because I've got a really nice arena. It's quite long. I've got lots of water walking potions. So I really feel like if I can pull off Skeletron now, we can pull off anything. I really do think that. Lucky Horseshoe, I'll take that. I'll also take that Hunter Potion. And I'm also going to start cutting down some trees real quick. Thank you very much, my good man. Yeah, I really need these trees because... oh, I tell you what. I'm going to have to jump off here quick because I haven't got much of my Grav Potion left. God, they're knocking me around. They hit for quite a bit, don't they? Right, how long's this got left on it? It's fine. It's all fine. Right, we've got 50 seconds left. Yeah, I wanted to get off before, like, the Grav kicks in and I die. Oh, another one. Hey, look at that. That's not bad. I mean, usually I end up getting, like, 2 and a big floating island sky thing. Star Fury. I'll take the Hunter, the torches. Put another torch in there. Hey, Xylia. Is it Zilia? Hey, there she is. She don't mess around, mate. She's right on it. She does not mess around. This is going to be a fun fight. I'm kind of nervous for it because I'm really not good at this fight. And I always say it and people are like, oh, James, you play Terraria all the time. You're just kidding. You're a lot better. No. No. Trust me. Before you get frustrated at me, I am pretty bad. What we're going to do here is we're going to set up a quick arena. It's not going to be very big. I've got a minute to do it. So I just need to grab some more wood. This is why I'm glad I made the upgraded axe. Because before, we were pretty slow. Right, let me go set something up real quick. Okay, right, I'm ready. So buff up, begin. Okay, I think I got this. So I might be quiet during this. I don't know. I never know how I'm going to react during these fights. Ooh, I already don't like this arena. So what I've done is I've not added a second layer, and I didn't add the second layer because I thought it would be more convenient time-wise. This is a bad arena. This is terrible. It actually is a terrible arena. This is like lose the fight arena. I tell you why. It's because it doesn't have a second layer, so you can't necessarily like bounce out of there when you need to. And it's also not very long, which means that when it's doing the head turning ability, you don't really have that much clearance, as you'll see. And if I get caught in that, like we're dead. Like it's endgame for us, as Tony Stark once said. We're in the endgame now. We actually are. This is bad. I've done some clutch fights before. I've got to remember this is not normal mode. This is expert mode. This is the kind of mode where I die all the time. Oh no. This is not good. This is really not good. All I'm hoping is that during the skull phase, I can just keep things under wraps. Oh god, it's so dark as well. That's one of the big problems here. Okay. Up here. Whee. Okay. Oh god. Whee. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, I took so much fall damage then. Okay, I kind of knew I would as well. That's the mad thing. Right, so we got skulls now. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Please, please, please keep this going well. Oh god, this is not good. I feel like I'm just not healing. Oh, there you go. It's so dark. This is what's so hard about it. God, why did I pick this arena? What a terrible, terrible, terrible arena. Nope. Okay, right, I looped that then. I had some big fears about that. If you stay underneath here, doesn't it actually help a little bit? Like, if I just stay under the platform. Oh, God. I don't know what even the health is or anything. Well, it's about halfway. Oh, this is such a bad arena. I'm like, stay underneath the tree. Avoid the skulls. Sorry if you can't tell what's going on, by the way, guys. I do actually apologize. I wish I'd brightened it up a little bit. You know how it is. I'm a clutch guy. We don't have much time. God, my fingers are going to be dead by the end of this. Come on. Okay, so we actually, by the way, just to commentate on this properly, we did get our first hit then from great. I don't know if you heard that little munch. A Terraria character thought he'd have a little munch. What was he munching? Big old mushroom Mario, man. Oh, God. Can you just walk into those bees, please? Okay. Yeah, it didn't take a health potion. He was like, nah, I'll have a little mushroom munch. Thank you very much, Chippy Gaming. Oh, God. Get out of here, man. Okay. This is going good, though. I'm actually very proud of my ability to, No, no, no. Okay. Oh, my God. If we'd have got hit then, if we'd have got stuck then, that would have been the fight over. I was going to say, I'm being very proud of my ability to use this kind of like really makeshift arena as a proper arena. The second we get hit by that twisting skull there, we're dead. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm not used to going this way, no. Oh, my God. Oh, we're actually doing it. We're doing it. Hey! Oh, we did it. Oh, I'm so proud of us. Thank you. You all witnessed something great there. I had a water bolt here all along. It was a demonic water bolt in a speed run. Oh, okay. I'm very proud of us, though, guys. Can we just get a big amen for that? That was a magical moment. it really was. That was good. That was really good. I'm glad you guys were here for that. Oh, man. We did it. So all we need now is our very first chest to be just something amazing, right? What's it going to be? It's a Muramasa. I'll take it because I'm nostalgic, but I don't necessarily want it. I will also take this so that a character can stop having a good old munch. Now, the dungeon. We can spend forever and a day exploring this, but what do you guys recommend? Do you recommend exploring this? I don't know. It does seem a little bit odd too. I probably should be taking this brewer's stand as well, because I could do with making potions throughout the series. And oh, hey, how you doing? Can you sell anything useful? No. I forget. Hey, that's our actual first Spelunker potion we've had. And we've been playing for a little while now, so that's kind of crazy. And I don't mean just like first in the episode. I mean first altogether. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. And also perfect, because I do need those. I will also take the Jester arrows. Thank you very much. Oh, what a world. And we even got our own little Easter egg. Thank you very much, Terraria. So just judging on, like, what we're doing to these guys and what we did to Skeletron, I really feel like we're in a great position for the Wall of Flesh. I think the Wall of Flesh fight's going to be tomorrow, though, guys, just because we're kind of, yeah, we're kind of running out of time for today. I mean, I don't know. It depends, I guess, how much got cut from the Hell section. But I'm pleased. So we'll explore a little bit more. I want to grab some more keys and stuff like that. And just feel good about my character. I always love the dungeon. It makes me feel very nostalgic for original Terraria. I was very happy when they overhauled it, though. I will have to admit, like, I get nostalgic for original Terraria, but the overhaul to the dungeon was really, really good. I think the best overhaul, though, from the beginning was the jungle. So, when I first played Terraria, the jungle was hidden underneath the 1/3 of the world. And it was, you know, it was kind of rare, I guess. So what they did was they overhauled it by making it surface, so you can actually see it from on top of the world, because otherwise it was like a hidden biome. And then what they did after that is they actually, what did they do? Oh, they made it hard mode, so you could have a hard mode alternative to it, and I thought that was really cool. I like that. So, that being said, there is literally only one more thing that I want, and it's that shadow key. And I think the only reason I necessarily want it is because I've seen so many of the little demon chests, and I want to check it out. Oh, look at that. We got Lucky as well. Or Sparky, sorry. Lucky Sparky, because it is quite rare, so we got that. Heal up. God, we are just blitzing through this. I really like the layout of this as well. This one's rare too as well, isn't it? The all three. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, the Tri-Superheroes. This one of the rarest as well. Man, this world has truly blessed us. It's a Christmas miracle, as I once said. Okay, I think I'm going to give up on the shadow key. I don't want to spend too long doing this, because obviously I've got to make sure that I actually get everything I need to get done. And we're wasting time. Why have I got so many cursed mans? What is going on? This world loves me. Is there going to be another one up here? I'm getting some of the rarest paintings and some of the best paintings all in a row. And I had a demonic water bolt that I never got. What? Another rare painting. What is this? What is this map? Thank you, Terraria RNGesus. Okay, have I got any more keys? Nope. So unless I get a key from these enemies right here, I will call it a day for this. Man, I'm just addicted. I'm like, well, I could get a key from my next one. It's like gambler's mentality. Right, we'll call it a day at that. So, handing in our brand new mask. Huzzah! A genuine Skeletron mask. Much thanks. You don't even want to know what it took to snuff that thing inside this old geezer. Took it like a champ, he did. I require 10 more masks. So we have 12 days remaining. Now, before we move on, let's combine some stuff. So I think what we need to combine is all of these into the clown in a bottle and then the blue horseshoe. So now we can literally do this and bam, we're fine. That could have actually ended us during the Skeletron fight. I really should have thought about that. So I got Skeletron's hand, which is a grapple. Really cool. And I also got Skeletron's bone glove. So yeah, pretty sick. Right, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.